So you've probably heard that when people experience high degrees of stress, there's a series of metabolic responses that go along with that. One of the hormones that is elevated is cortisol, which increases the abdominal adiposity. And we know now from research that abdominal adiposity is what we're particularly concerned about. And so one of the things we might be able to do is simply to think about a lifestyle that lowers our stress levels, or tools, like you were mentioning mental health previously, tools that can help us cope with the challenges that we'll all experience day to day in terms of our mental health. And that might be something as simple as breathing techniques. So there's a great deal of literature that talks about deep breathing and moving from chest breathing to diaphragmatic breathing. And one technique that I like to tell my students about and my own children about, and I like to do myself, is square breathing. And you might have heard of it being called box breathing. But the idea is really to take 5 seconds, you envision a square, and take 5 seconds to take a very deep breath in, being cognizant of whether that breath is entering the chest or entering the diaphragm. But the fact that you're taking the 5 seconds to do it will naturally push you to bring the breath into the diaphragm. And then to hold that for a few seconds and then slowly release for up to 5 seconds, pause and repeat. And to do this repeatedly has been shown to lower blood pressure, lower cortisol levels, and overall this can contribute to our overall health, right? And when you can do this with just your body in any place, there's something really freeing about that. To know that you have the tools to take care of yourself anywhere you are, and you don't need to go to a gym, or you don't need to have access to the financial ability to do the things that you might think are the things you need to do in order to be healthy or have a healthy lifestyle. Same thing with physical activity. You might not be able to go for a run, or you may have to work yourself up to the stamina to be able to run. Or maybe there's some other limitation that makes running just not the right activity for you. But when we think about research on the activities of daily living, or ADLs, we can do some of this work again with our body wherever we are. For example, when I get up from this chair, will I lean on some portion of it to support me in getting up, or can I engage my core muscles to get up without holding on to anything? And we have access to doing that every day. You know, you can just stand and sit, and try to build that core strength. But we often overlook the fact that we have these tools in ourselves at any given time. And you know, there's this body of research that really is surrounding confidence and the idea of making yourself big in order to feel confident. But this can be translated into your mood when you're sitting down. Like I'm sitting down as sort of slightly slouched myself right now. But you know, if you can bring yourself to the present and conscious of pulling your shoulders back and, you know, almost like pulling your belly button towards your spine, and remembering to do that from time to time, there's simple tools, again, just with your own body, that can really change the course of your mood, but also how you take in breath and how mindful you are of that in the process. And overall, they're small tweaks that can make a huge difference in the end.